I intend to do the same thing today. But there's another thing you need to remember as we go throughout and show you all these amazing gold pieces, including starting out with the one I'm wearing. One of the things you need to remember is that last time I went 25% below a price that was not intended to go below. I intend to do that this time, but here's the catch. Gold is trading last it closed, and it's a commodity, so gold does trade on the stock exchange, and it was last traded, I believe, for around $27.36 per troy ounce. The last time I was here, it was at about 26 and some change, maybe just a hair less than 2,600. What does that mean for you? Well, it means, yes, I'm going to be breaking the rules, but I'm basically going to be giving you, the price will have gone up. If you see any of the same items, which I doubt you're going to, there may be one or two, you're going to notice that price went up. And I tell you this to say this, is that we're serious when we say we have to adapt with the market. Now, I can break some rules, but I have to break them within the confines of whatever we have to work with. And what we have to work with is an ever-expanding price of gold. Okay? Gold always goes up during an election year, but it goes up every year just about over the last 45 years. It has seen an increase. So what you're getting is a precious metal. It's something that's going to be worth money. If the past is any indicator of the future, it's a finite material. It cannot be duplicated. There's no such thing as lab-created gold. If there, as I said on my last, I think in the last live stream, I said if you are aware of how to create this, and let me know. That offer still stands. But the bottom line is, I'm going to be giving you on the prices that I would have been doing last time, was supposed to be doing, which were insanely low. If you see any of the same items, which I doubt you will. There might be one or two of them, but let's just jump right into it. Now, very quickly, if you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, for you guys, it's going to be very simple. The first item I'm going to show is this. This is a specialty link, okay? This is a Miami Cuban. It's 10 karat yellow gold. It's one of the strongest links. It's one of the most popular links. I like the 26 and the 24 because it can fit over my big head. All right? This is absolutely luxurious. It makes a statement. Yes, you could probably put a pendant with it. You need to have a very large bail, but you don't have to. Why? Because it's standalone, baby. All right, this is going to be sold 101. So for everybody watching in Facebook and Instagram land, I was about to say Pinterest. We need to get them online. Yeah. Everybody watching in Facebook and Instagram land, you guys are just going to do sold 101. Next item is going to be sold 102, so on and so forth. Fair enough? All right, cool. And for TikTok, are we doing the long version, or are we just going to tell them to call the live stream personal shopper?
Just tell them to call live stream.
Live stream personal shopper for TikTok. Yeah, we're still working on streamlining that process for you. But for now, let's go ahead. If you're watching on TikTok, you're going to see a lot of amazing items. You're going to see items that you won't see gold for at the retail level. I dare say anywhere except for maybe a shady website. We are not a shady website. We are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Cool? But you guys are going to need to call 888-835-2237. Anybody watching on Facebook and Instagram, feel free to do that as well. All right? All right, then let's dive in. What are we talking about here? Sold 101, as previously mentioned. This is 26 inches. 26 inches is something that you're not going to see at the retail level that often. It's known as a specialty link. All right, ladies, this is going to work perfectly for you, especially with the fall months being here and in the winter months. You're going to be wearing a lot of sweaters and turtlenecks and things like that. This will just usually slide over unless you got big hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not mad at you on that. I like the big hair. But if you don't, as long as you don't have the big hair, it should slide over your head pretty easily. So you don't have to worry about the class, which is, by the way, a Class A, really premium class. You've got a plunging insert here. Just to press that button. You've got double safety latches there as well. Just to press that button and it's going to come undone. So a very safe, secure lock, and you want this to be safe and secure. This is the wealth that you can wear. This is very substantial. We're talking about 26.5 grams. Something like this. Right now, I'm looking easily. Yes. Okay, so we finally got our estimated retail value when it comes to gold caught up to what the market is bearing. Something like this, we've got it at $15,000. I think you could probably find it for about $12,500 at the retail level. Not much less. Not at a reputable place. But this today, folks, instead of $15,000, what we're doing on this, and I'm looking at it, and it's just as big and clear as day. You've got the stamp, all right? We're doing this for $37.19. But here's the thing, and this is something I didn't mention at the start of the show. most of you are aware, if you watch the shows regularly, we've been doing this for a little bit now. Live 25. That's a code that at checkout you want to punch in. Or if you're calling, for example, with TikTok, if you're calling that 888-835-2237 number, you want to tell them, hey, I want to use the code LIVE25. That's going to get you an additional 25% off on this item. Now, what's that going to do? It's going to save you, almost $1,000, just shy of $1,000. So that $37.19 becomes 20 something, all right? For basically what would cost you about 15 grand, give or take probably 2 grand at the retail level. You don't sacrifice quality. We buy these and we use cash, so cash is king still, believe it or not, and even in a digital world. So we're able to get these at a very, very low price. And a price per gram that is almost unheard of. So you're basically going to end up getting this for around $100 per gram. You're not seeing it out there for $100 a gram. Year to date, I think we're up about 30%, give or take, a very small percentage, some change there. Just year to date on gold, 30%. There's very few stocks, other than a couple of the NVIDIAs and the big stocks that are trading at that level. So basically what you're getting is, as we often say here, the wealth that you can wear. So that's Sold 101. It's one of the most popular links. It's one that we don't get enough of. It's one that I'm in the market for. And how many do we have of these? Well, we have 4.
Oh, we have Shauna on Facebook. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Shauna, how are you? Well, she hadn't heard from me in a while, probably. No. So I hope you're doing well, Shauna. I hope the kids are okay. And everything over, I guess, not Washington State. I think she's in California now. You always have the Seahawks gear on, but I believe California? Am I right, Shauna? Let me know. It's been a minute. But I'm glad to see that you're out there. Shauna, we're going to bust out some gold today. We're going to have something at every price point for everybody who's watching. But we're going to have a ton of fun here, folks. My name is Chris again. Welcome into the live stream. Today is going to be a treat. We've got the baller looks today in terms of the big, solid, strong looks. Next coming up is going to be an Italian Rollo chain. Now, I'm going to take that off. See, 26 inches. That's a specialty link too, hard one to find. Sold 101 there. Number Sold 102, which I will be debuting here in just a moment. And I'm going to speed up as we go along, folks. I always start off a little bit slow, but then once we get in gear, we really get in gear. Now we have 2 that are kind of similar here, so I want to make sure that I don't.
Should be the next one.
Love it.
So I did kind of put it in order, so it should be this one.
Okay. All right. Cool. I love these. All right. What do you get when you get Italian made? Well, you get something that is different. You get something that is cutting edge. You get something that's very, very avant-garde. This is that, but it's a big, bold look, and it's beautiful. Folks, we're talking 10 karat gold, 20 grams. Most jewelry stores do not want to give you the gram weight. No. They'd be content not to. They barely want to give you the price because the price is constantly fluctuating in the northern manner. It's going up, and up. Hey, are we at 69 in here?
Yep.
You know me, I'm always so hot-natured, even when it's getting cooler. Man, it's some cool weather outside. I was at the Georgia-Tennessee Longhorns game yesterday. Go Dogs. It's a beautiful thing. I think we might be back at number 1, or at least number 2. But this one's going to be 18 inches. Luxurious, check. Italian-made, check. And that does come with a premium. That does give it definitely an upgrade in terms of the value, the basic value. There's no finer artisans, metallurgists in the world. Try saying both of those things 3 times fast. This one should be going out here around $10,000. Today, you're getting it $3,069, but you're not, because you will be taking off about $700 and probably $750, something like that. Because you're going to get the Live 25 code. You're going to take advantage of that, folks. Whether you're doing it as Sold 102 on the website, or look how thick that is. Or if you're calling the personal shopper, which is what you want to do if you're watching on TikTok. Okay, for our friends on TikTok, I'm going to constantly remind you of this because I know you're out there, and I know you're out there in abundance, and you're constantly wondering, well, how do I get these items? It's quite simple. It's just dial the number. Let's dial the number 8.
Lily on TikTok, she's asking if it's 18K.
No, Lily, this is 10K. Although we do have, I believe, some 18K coming your way. In fact, I think we even have 24 karat gold.
Yeah.
Can you sit tight, or do you want, Lily? Are you in a rush? If you are, we'll accommodate you. This is live and interactive, so folks, I am here to serve. But just let me know, Lily, what you want to do, and I'll see if I can track down some 18K. Do we have one? I think I saw one or two in the lineup.
No,
If
it's
I'm not mistaken.
It's only 10K, 24K, and 14K. No 18K.
Yeah, everywhere but Lily.
Pretty much.
Sadly, what I will encourage you to do is go to the website shoplc.com and then go there. And if you see something in 18K, dial the personal shopper number and say, hey, you know, the number is 888-835-2237. You won't see it on the website, but dial that number and just say, hey, you know, Chris on the live stream said referred me over here.
The number behind us too.
Yeah, it's also behind me as well. Okay, Lily, and I apologize. Yeah, we just didn't get the 18. We're all over the map. We got everything but. But I'm positive we have some 18K. Now this is sold 102. So basically, you're going to get what 750 minus. It's going to be down around probably 2,298, something like that. 200 something. But you've also look. I want you guys also to think about this. With the price of gold rising, what you're getting is a yesteryear price, okay? So you're getting, and this one has a lobster claw clasp, just FYI, I didn't mention that, apologies. What you're getting is gonna be something that will increase in value. That's my personal opinion. It's not, I'm not an investment advisor. I gotta put a little asterisk there. Nor do you want me to be, but I do have common sense, and you do too. And you can tell by the price of gold that's risen about 30% year to date. All right, it's in a bull market, of course, but it hasn't had too many down years over the last 45 years. Okay, you've seen several 100% increase in gold over that time.
Kevin on TikTok asked, "How you doing?"
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. I'm doing great, fantastic. I'm rested up, a little hay fever right now. I don't know, my eyes are all red, but it's like I'm gonna bring in the glasses today because I can't quite get a handle, even in the fall. The allergies are here, but other than that, I'm great, man, and super pumped up about today. Kevin, we're gonna have some baller looks. We're gonna have some cool stuff for the guys. As we showed you already, that Miami Cuban, I think that works. Pretty much anything we've got in terms of these. I have a 17-inch neck, so it's hard for me with an 18-inch, but most guys I think can work an 18-inch, and it looks really, really good on you. I can make it fit. It just kind of looks like almost too chokerish. But thank you for being out there, Kevin. Guys, we appreciate you guys always chiming in and letting us know you're there. That always means a lot and inspires me.
And Shauna says glasses look nice on you.
Oh, you like them? Okay, they're probably a little fogged up right now. I'm hot and bothered today, Shauna, because I've got great gold prices. Thank you. You think they look good? I don't look like a nerd? All right, cool. I'll keep them on for a second. How's that? Now, we're going to move on very quickly to Soul 103. These are one of our best sellers, and one just fell out. That's like a lot of money that just fell out onto the ground. What are you getting? You're getting 5 10-karat gold bars. Now, remember 2023, our best seller was the gold ingot, yay? Most of you probably got one. I got several. I got it in a 18K. I can't remember if it was a pendant or if that was a ring. I got it in a 14K. I got a 10K. I got a gold overlay one. We even did a platinum one. I did not get one of those. I wish I had. Those sold out very quickly. This is probably one of the best sellers. This is 10 karat gold. It's a perfect Christmas item, folks. We're about 64. It was 67 days away as of what was that? Friday. So 67, 66. We're 65 days away from Christmas. This makes the ideal. Now I'm going to try not to turn it side. I'm going to try to let you see it.
Well, also you're showing the wrong one. It's this one.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, so this is a 2. Okay. Well, same principles. Same principles apply. Okay, you're getting a 2 for instead of a 5 for, but just know that 5 for is coming. So I just won't have to do as big a presentation on it because I'm already doing it right now. This one's going to be 2 of those. Okay. So they're going to say on there 1 gram. And I'm going to try to turn it as best I can to you without them falling out, though, because wouldn't that be a disaster if they fell out and fell underneath the mechanical stuff that we have here? I don't want to do that to you, DJ.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that. Listen, here feverishly searching for gold. And that we would have to search for that one too. Yeah, that's not like, we're not selling hair berets here. Yeah. What you have here is something valuable, something that's going to be worth value, something that's a great commemorative item. something that they can take and you can put it, or if you want to, if it's a younger child and you want to gift it to them as a Christmas gift, maybe you've got a niece or nephew or a son or daughter or grandson, granddaughter, whomever, and you want to gift it to them that way, and you just want to, and you say, well, they're 8. I don't know if they're quite ready for prime time in terms of, having this just displayed in their room and things like that. And maybe you want to put it in a safety deposit box for them and just have it there for them. It's going to be increasing in value over time if the past is any indicator of the future. Okay, this is $279, but you also have the code LIVE25. All right, so LIVE25. We've got 15 of these. We have mass ordered these, but the problem is we usually have about a 30 to 60 day lag with jewelry and with things that are precious metal. Well, think about that. If there's a 60-day lag and we've got 15 of these left, there's going to be a lot of people that are gobbling these up because this is the perfect, I don't know if I'd call it a stocking stuffer gift, DJ, because I don't want this just sitting in the stocking, because I feel like stocking stuffer, you put candy and random knick-knack stuff in there. This is not random knick-knack stuff. This is investment. This is investment stuff. So, stocking stuffer size, we'll say, unless you just have a really premium stocking stuffer. If that's who you are, then by all means. But just keep track of it and understand. But look, we've got nothing but 4.8 reviews, 4.8 star out of 5-star reviews. That's pretty much a 5-star, as far as I'm concerned. That means that maybe one person thought they were getting 3 and only got 2, probably. Now, $279, you take 25% off that. Do the math, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fantastic deal. You can keep this, you can display it. If you want to put it in a case, a very nice case that has a lock on it, that's fair enough. You can have it out and display it. And it's just a sign of wealth and prosperity. It's a beautiful thing, okay? So the gold bar. We're going to have the 5 gold bars as well. I kind of screwed the pooch on that one, but not really, because it's just a larger version of this with 5 instead of 2. So, all right, that's a great opportunity. Again, 15 of those, though. That's my caution to you is that, look, we're going to probably get those in, because I know we do mass order them because they constantly sell out. But will we get them in before Christmas time? That I cannot guarantee. And the 15, those will probably go fast. Okay? So we're going to move. That sold 103. Now, sold 104 is...
Should be
Where'd it go?
this one. That should be this one.
Yep. Okay. Yes. The Italians. I don't know why I did it with a New York accent. There's a lot of Italians in New York. Now, they just make such beautiful work. Do they not? Ladies, gentlemen, guys, I want you to come in on this one. This is going to be 22 inches. Full disclosure, 22 inches is my jam. That's my absolute favorite. Not just saying that. This is not hyperbole or me just kind of trying to embellish and hard sell you for the sake of selling. No, 22 inches for me, I have a 17-inch neck. I'm about 6'2". So, ooh, it's tight squeeze in here. Bull in China shop. 22 inches is ideal for ladies and gentlemen. So guys, I want to invite you to come in on this one. This has a bold look, robust look. It's unisex, and it is solid. You're talking 22 inches, 14 grams. The way the design works is almost like a Byzantine. It's almost Byzantine, but a link with a twist. We call it the torsion, or torsion. I think the Italians, and somebody who's Italian out there or speaks Italian can probably correct me here. Would it be torsion? Torsion. I don't know. But you've got a nice clasp on it, and it's pretty much seamless. I can feel it, but I can't quite get to it. So I'm just going to leave it on for now. All right? So you're just going to have to bear with me. But look at that. Very, very thick. This one's got a nice millimeter width. I'm trying to take it off so that I can show you that. It was, as you can see, it was very easy to put on and ultimately easy to take off as long as you're not doing a live stream at the same time. But this one is going to give you that big, bold, strong look. You got a nice high polish on these. They're twisted. This is awesome. And it's, yes, it is very, very limited. Holy smoke. 5 of these. Ladies and gentlemen, something like this, I'm telling you, with Italian made, you do attach a premium to that. So something like this has the look of that $15,000 one, okay? It's actually got a little bit thicker look than that, if you ask me. It's different, it's standout. There's 5 of them. We do not hardly ever see this link. I mean, I see a torchon, but I have not seen this kind of bold, big, bold size here. It's the ideal. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's got presence. It's got gusto. Yes, you're going to see it from across the room. You're going to see it from probably across a football field. But it's not ostentatious. It's not annoying. It's not obnoxious. It's money. This is a good look. Ladies, this is power. This is like definitely solid. You have a really strong link, okay, with all these. It's these multiple links. They're kind of twisted around. I love the spiraling of it. I love the high polish that you've got with each of the links. That one kind of got a little tangle up, and it'll come right out. There it goes.
So we have Lavonda on Facebook saying hello from
Hey, Lavonda.
NC.
From where?
NC.
From North Carolina. Okay, Lavonda. I hope you weren't messed up with a lot of that crazy weather up there, or your relatives weren't. And God bless you for watching. Thank you for being there. Appreciate you being out there. 2134. 2134. I still owe you guys a receipt on the measurement, don't I? Yeah, these will come in handy. Let's see here. We're looking at about probably 6 millimeters. I always like to under promise and over deliver. Let me. Yeah. Let's call it 5.5. I'm gonna call it 5.5 millimeters. Probably 6. Okay, because I'd rather under promise and over deliver. What we're talking about though, that's a very, very bold statement. 22 inches, ideal, perfect length from my standpoint. 2134, not today though. You got a code, live 25, live 25, ladies and gentlemen. This is one you don't want to miss. In fact, I'm in love with this one. I think I really, really, really want this one. Can I? All right. So we keep the prices locked in for 24 hours. Okay, or no, 48 hours. Is that correct?
It's 24. It's 24.
24 now?
Yes.
Oh man. So you got 24 hours. Okay, to get in on this. Okay, with Live 25, you're basically going to be taking off about $500 and some change. It's going to get down to less than, I think, $1,600, if my math is correct. And it's usually not, but maybe it is. I'm pretty sure it is this time. All right.
Lavonda says, weather was hard, power outage for a week, but safe compared to our upper states. God bless them. Thank you.
Oh, wow. For a week, though? Wow. That's serious business. Yeah, God bless y'all up there. Well, I'm glad you're okay, and just be strong. That's good. You know, resilient. North Carolinians, very solid. I spent a lot of time in there where Duke's at. Help me out. I wish I was talking to you in person, Lavonda. What's the name of Duke and I think UNC? Not Chapel Hill. Is it Duke? No. UNC. Anyway, I spent about 3 weeks there. I'm having a little brain freeze on the name. But it's where all those good basketball colleges are in North Carolina. Back when I was in a different business. But folks, amazing opportunity. Take advantage of it. Sold 104, correct?
Yes.
Sold 104. We've got 5 of these. I think this is the one. I gotta say, you're not supposed to have favorites because they're like your children. But this one, I gotta tell you, this is one that I'm like in love with for the guys and the ladies. So beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. All right, we're gonna move on. In fact, I'm gonna leave that on. I like it so much. I'm never taking it off. All right, next up, folks, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. My name is Chris. If you just joined us, congratulations. You are able to procure today some of the most amazing gold finds that you will ever find at a price that you wouldn't have found them probably even 10 years ago. All right, that's what we're doing today. Today is a day that you do not want to blink. You don't want to look. We're going to have items that are going to be all over the range in terms of price. There's going to be some in the thousands. There's going to be some in the hundreds. This is going to be one in the hundreds. This is absolutely beautiful. I wish we had my size. In fact, we do have a 10. We just didn't bring it in today because I think was it Miss Lindsay that was supposed to be here today?
Oh, yes.
And our prayers out to her. She's going to be fine, hopefully. I'm sure she's good. But what we have here is a 3-gram beautiful ring. This could be, I mean, it could be a wedding band, or it could just be a just because band. There's no rules here. But what you do have is something that has laser cutting. It is absolutely breathtaking. It's almost like these feathers of light, refraction and return that you're seeing. Actually, is this that I'm looking at on the screen? So I feel like this one has a different sort of. Yeah,
Oh, you're looking at the wrong ones.
okay, sorry about that. We'll get back to you, beautiful. Oh, this one's even thicker. Whoa. Okay, my apologies. Look, so this one totally different. This one we're going a more bulky route. Excuse me. But we'll get to that one later on. If you love that one, no worries. I'm just modeling it. Full disclosure, I always say I have big hands, right? Like, there you go. But this is like dwarfing my hand. So this is going to give you that big, bold look. Again, you do have the laser cutting I just mentioned on the previous item, right? But this one's going to be parallel. So we got a horizontal. Sorry. Yeah, well, they're parallel, horizontal laser cuts. You've got a very, very thick look. Okay, not the finished under gallery, but you do have the comfort fit surrounding on either edge of that, so it does fit and feel very, very comfortable on the finger. Almost gives you a semi-basket weave, but I'd say not necessarily. I think it's just it's such a huge, thick look here. You really get a lot of bang for your buck. This is 3 grams as well. The one I just showed you, I'm not sure what the gram weight was at. This has the look though. In my opinion, because of the thickness and the girthiness of it, I feel like this one has that very, very substantial look that you would probably think if somebody does see it on your finger, because of, look at the side profile as well, I think that they're going to think this is like, gosh, that looks like it's about 7 or 8 grams, you know, because of the design work of it. So very, very nice. I think this works for the ladies or the gentlemen. Guys, if you want to get in on this one, we do have a size 10. How many we have that I'm not certain of, but I will let you know right now. At least when we started the show. Oh gosh, we had a 9. That one's sold out already. And I'm going to get to something in a second. Remind me, DJ, to get to something in a second about how just how quickly things do sell out, especially in the world of gold when we're hitting a new high every other day. But just kind of say, hey, new high every day. Reminder. Thank you. We had 1.9. You know what? No need for the reminder. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. This is when we started the show this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We had 1.9. We do not anymore. This is not the 9. I know if it were, it would fit my finger. So this is going to be this is going to be the 7. Okay. We do have 4 of the 7. We've got 3 and a 6. Sizable, yes, but you're going to compromise the integrity of it. This is Italian design. You could, yes, unless you don't know the Italian designer. But I mean, yes, if somebody wanted to size this, they could, but you're going to know that you will be compromising the integrity of that unless they can duplicate that exact sort of laser cutting. I doubt they can, but maybe they can. Who knows? Maybe you have a really good jeweler. We have 2 in the size 10. That's why I want to invite the gentlemen or ladies if you need a larger one. The size 10 for me, I wear about a size 12. Size 10 is ideal as a pinky ring, and this will make a very cool pinky ring because you don't have any gemstone in there that you have to worry about it sort of wiggling around or slipping around. Okay, $454. Fantastic. So ladies, we have a 6 and a 7, and again, the 9 sold out, so there's no point in even bringing that up. All you have to do, if you're watching on TikTok, and this is solid 10 karat gold, they're calling it a concave reflection band ring. I think that's a beautiful name. I think that makes that's better than I could have described it. I think it's gorgeous though. All the laser cutting gives you a really nice texturing, a nice 3-dimensionality to this, and it is dreamy. And again, it gives you a very, very thick look. A lot of bang for your buck, but 3 grams, nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot. So I think that makes a very good dress-up ring. I guess yes, it could be an engagement ring, or not engagement ring, but a wedding band if you so choose. But it's just a really cool, strong, thick look that I think people are going to fall in love with. And it's going to be one of those go-tos. So you can wear this every day. 10 karat gold is very strong. It's going to have some alloy in it that makes it very durable, a lot more durable than, say, 24 karat. The 24 karat, you want to take very good care because, gold's a malleable thing. But so I like this for that.
We got 2 new people because we have Cindy, I believe, who is asking about how this is different from TV, the live stream. Okay, Cindy, the difference between this and live stream is A, you have to look at my ugly mug for the whole time. There's that. And B, we're a lot more, I'd say, responsive. In other words, you'd have to send me an email on TV, and then we'd have to go through it. And I'm pretty bad about checking the emails. Dion's usually pretty good, and a lot of the other hosts are really good at it. But I'm usually too in the moment.
so I don't have time to read them and respond to you like firsthand, or at least maybe I'll respond to you, but it'll be later on in the show. We're very responsive here. Also, we are guaranteed the lowest prices, if not lower, than they have been on TV, whether they're on TV. If they're here on the live stream, we at least match, and it's the same item that we've shown before. If there's still some of those left, and we should re-show it, then we'll match that price. But we're guaranteed the lowest prices, and usually they're a lot lower. Also, I'm breaking some rules today, whether it be on internet, or we have 3 sort of platforms, main platforms. We'd also have an Amazon as well. But there's TV, there's live stream, and then there's the website. And a lot of them are sort of interlinked and intertwined. But also what you're going to see on these, but we're guaranteed the lowest price. So you won't find it any lower, and I guarantee you won't find them lower than you will today. But the bottom line is, a lot of what you see on these live streams are, because it's I guess more economically viable for us to do these, because we don't have to. It's not a big, we don't have to pay the airtime, and they do on TV. So a lot of times, if we only have maybe 3 items, for example, how many do we have this one? We have 8 of these, or maybe probably 7 now, because that 9 did sell out. So we have 7 of these. So last in stock, and sometimes on TV, if we only have a very small amount, especially, well, except for during clearance, which I think we might. Are we still in clearance?
I think so.
Okay. Then, it's a situation where they can't burn the airtime. And so it might be, it's not because an item's not popular. And yes, we, of course, sell it there. But with TV, you want to usually have a larger time to set something up, because then you hope to have at least a couple dozen of them, maybe, or in some cases, maybe even 100 if it's a lesser, expensive item. But you're seeing a lot of last in stock items here, so that's cool too. So they're very limited. So that's a kind of long, convoluted answer, but I hope it kind of answers your question. So thank you for watching, Cindy. Though I appreciate you being out there. All right, so we're gonna move on. That's an amazing opportunity. That's a very limited opportunity. 7 of those. Take advantage of it. You're getting it for less than $500. In fact, you're probably getting it for around 3 inches of change. So I'm gonna set this down over there.
Lavonda is saying, everything that I received from Facebook live stream is so wonderful. The silver looks flawless, and I'm looking for a great gold.
Awesome, Lavonda. Awesome. Well, stay tuned. And if you look, here's the deal also. If you guys kind of tuned in, and thank you so much for watching Lavonda. Or was that Lavonda or Cindy's question that I just
Lavonda.
answered? Okay, Lavonda, I apologize. I'm not Cindy. Cindy.
Oh, no, sorry. You.
That was Cindy's question.
No,
Lavanda's
Cindy's
just
question,
making the comment. Okay,
Yeah.
No, to both of you. And yeah, sit tight then. Don't go anywhere. And also, if you do have to go somewhere, the cool thing about the live streams, and this is something I didn't mention just now, Cindy, is that we have these kind of live in perpetuity. I imagine, don't they? I mean, DJ, it's like somebody drops an F-bomb or something, that'll probably get edited out, but or may just cut that one completely out, but I don't think it's ever happened. I'm joking, but these live in perpetuity, so you can go back. Usually about an hour after these are on, if you miss something, or if I went too fast on something, and you kind of came in late in the game and you didn't really feel like typing in, hey dude, let me see that again, you can always go back and check it out in a replay. But just the thing you want to be mindful of is that we're guaranteed the lowest prices that they've ever been or lower, but it's only for 24 hours, and after that, there's no telling. Sometimes they stay that price for a little. Sometimes they hiccup and don't get it done, don't switch them back. But for the most part, usually you've got 24 hours now to take advantage of the price that I'm giving you today, and so that's as far as I can guarantee it. All right, so we're gonna move on. Thank you guys for watching. How are we doing on time? I think we're doing pretty good. Cool. Sometimes I have to speed up toward the end because I always like to get to everything that we have, and we have so much cool stuff for you. All right, so this one's going to look very similar to that Sold 102, I believe it was, that I showed you guys. It's going to be a little bit, I'd say, on this one's 15, so a little bit smaller on this one, just a little bit, but very similar. It's that Italian, we're calling it the hammered faceted Rollo, which is a really cool look. It's a really unique look. That I think is going to be wildly popular. It has to be. Let's see how many we have of these. We're just going down the line here, yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this one we have 8 of them. So this is good. If you liked our Sold 102, I think this is going to definitely. This one's definitely going to be your jam as well. It's going to be a little bit less on the gram weight, but again, a very similar look. Now it says 18 inches. I'm going to go out on a limb, and well, I don't have to go out on a limb. I've got I've got a ruler. I was about to say, I think this may have yeah, you could go up to 20 inches on this one, okay? Because you do have some jump rings. So I don't want you to be completely locked in to what you're seeing if you go to sold 10, what are we, sold 105? Or
106.
Sold 106 now. But you do have some jump rings there. And the thing I like about that too is they kept them a pretty thick size. A lot of times the jump rings will be itty bitty teeny tiny. This one, they're a little bit smaller than those Rollo Links, but they're pretty substantial size. So it kind of keeps the continuity of that going. And if it were to just sort of slip around, you know, like that, which rarely it will because most of the heft is going to be in this portion. But what you have is a really unique look. Something you don't really see out at the retail level very often. And it is Italian made. It's 10 karat, 15.13 grams. So what you have is an everyday wearability factor here. Guys could, guys could totally rock this too. So I'll call this unisex, being, you know, 20 inches. For me, 20 inches, between 20 to 24 inches is probably the ideal. Because if I'm going to wear a chain or something nice, I kind of want to be able to unbutton that button and be able to see it a little bit, like a little peekaboo kind of thing. So I think that's the ideal, at least from a gentleman's perspective. But ladies, absolutely, you just put, I mean, a lot of ladies can put this on, just wear it over or whatever, or under, whatever, it's your prerogative, but this is a beauty. An Italian made, again, no finer artisans, no finer metallurgists in the world than the Italians. It's just a really beautiful, well-crafted piece. You got really strong links. You do have that versatility, again, of the 18 to up to 20 inches. So you've got 2 inches there of your jump rings and a nice lobster claw clasp, nice and thick. So that's going to maintain its integrity for a very long time and keep your beautiful necklace and luxurious necklace nice and secure for a while, for a long time, hopefully for a lifetime. These are all, keep in mind, when we're talking about gold, we're not talking about throwaway or costume jewelry. We're talking about truly the wealth that you can wear. I know that's kind of cliche, but it really is. I mean, it's something that you take gold to any country. I don't care if it's a first world, third world country. Everybody understands and appreciates the value of gold. It's something that you can liquidate very easily. Will you get exactly what you paid for it? If you're in a pinch, I don't know. Probably not. It depends on how quick you need to liquidate. But if you get it from here, chances are, and you want to resell it, you're going to be doing fine. Especially if you give it a little bit of time, because gold continuously goes up. If the past is any indicator of the future, gold is going to continue to go up over time. It's finite. It can't be replicated. There's no such thing as lab-created gold. Okay? So it is the wealth you can wear, and it is going to be valuable, and it has been for millennia. Okay? So there you go. That is sold 106. And if you're watching on TikTok and you're wondering how you can go about procuring an item, you just want to go to call the number 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. You can also go to the Shop LC. If you're on the Shop LC TikTok homepage, I'm just going to throw this out there. I usually do it in the shows, but I'm going to say it again. You click on the link tree, all right? That's above the email. You click on the live stream. I believe it's the third option down now. You scroll down to comments, hit Shop All on the left to view all the products on the live stream. So that's a little bit, it's kind of convoluted. It's kind of, a bunch of hoops to jump through. That's the reason why I've been just giving you guys on TikTok the personal shopper number, our live stream personal shopper number. It's not the one that I give you when I'm on TV, so be mindful of that, okay? This one's 888-835-2237. All right, so we're gonna move on. That's beautiful. That is limited to 8. So I've got 8 of these, ladies and gentlemen. 15.3 grams for basically $17.37, and then you're gonna get another 25% off that. That's wild. Use the code LIVE25. So when you call the personal shopper, tell them LIVE25, because this is, the little code there. That's gonna save you an additional, basically a quarter off. Right? Next up, we got a classic pair of hoops here. All right? You cannot go wrong. This is gonna be the ideal, I think. If you're thinking about getting somebody something that is going to make a statement, something that's they're definitely going to remember that you got them these, and something that they can wear every single day of their life, something that is never going to go out of style, it's never, ever. This is that item. This is probably going to be one of our less expensive items of the show as well. So those of you that are wanting to kind of save some money, get something that's really solid, really quality, This is the quintessential, I think, pair of hoops. Guys, I'm usually like, I want it to be less than an inch. I think this may be just less than an inch because so I'm going to invite the guys to come in too. And to each their own. I mean, guys, you wear as big a hoops as you want. If I were to wear hoops, I would want them to be an inch or less. These are right at an inch. Boom. It's Goldilocks time, ladies. These have a nice high polish. They're a classic look. Is it the most original pair of earrings? No, it's not the most original. But it's a pair that you all should have in your wardrobe. If you do not have a pair of hoops like this, you absolutely must get these. Because you're going to see them at the price right now. $224. Yeah. All right. I think that's the new me. You know what? If I had my ears pierced, I changed my mind. Yes, I would totally rock these. Yeah, because I was watching something like Morgan Freeman was doing some interview the other day, and he had on a pair that was about this size. But he's a rock star, but well, an actor, but he's like a rock star. But yeah, no, I said, guys, absolutely, 100%. If I had my ears pierced, I would totally rock them. Ladies, you could totally rock these. These are perfect for everyday wear. They're perfect for dress up, dress down, the ballpark to the boardroom scenario that we talk about sometimes, okay? How many do we have? Good question. Let me answer that for you. We have exactly about 120 something. So we've got enough of these to go around. Why? Why do you have so many, Chris? Because that's the most popular look of all time, probably in terms of a hoop. An inch, Goldilocks. Not too big, not too small. High polish, classic. Never going out of style. $224 minus 25%. Do that math. I'll do it for you. Comes out to about, let's see, 50 plus another 25. It's going to be 50 plus 2 plus 2, 50 times 3, 56, 57.50. 57.50. You're getting off of $224.99. That's right. You're going to pay about $1,000. Our estimated retail value is probably spot on. About $1,000 that you're going to pay at the retail level. So you end up getting them basically for, in the neighborhood of 170 something, give or take, $5. Beautiful. We've got enough to go around. What I want you guys to think about doing, think about getting these as gifts, ladies. Okay? Think about getting these as gifts for your friends. Look, if you got a daughter that's getting married, this would make a beautiful bridesmaid gift and very thoughtful. Again, they're going to think you spent anywhere in the neighborhood of $800 to $1,200 on them, depending on where you got them from. It doesn't matter. Look, gold is gold. 10 karat gold stamped is 10 karat gold stamped. Whether you buy it, whether you overspend at some luxurious place and you get a really cool, beautiful box, you're going to get it in a cool, beautiful box here too. All right, but it may not be like a little light teal blue box. But who cares? You're not wearing a box on your ear. We're wearing the pair of earrings. And apples to apples, yeah, you can spend $1,500 at the blue box store, or you can get these today for around $107, $100 and probably $60 something. Killer buy, okay? I believe it comes out, if I'm not mistaken. Where's the calculator? Let me do my calculator. Do you give me my calculator over here, brother?
Be over there.
I'm going to do the exact math here, because I want you to understand the value. It's important when we talk about, it's in my 8, unless it's just sitting right in front of me. It usually is. It's probably like, I'm just not picking up on it. Yeah, just punch in that 25% off the 224. I just want to get that. Let's see what that comes to.
No, I have it right here. Here it is. I found it. I'll do it real quick.
I think it comes out to like
$224.99 minus 25% off is $168.74.
Yeah, so that was right. About $168.74, ladies and gentlemen. And what you need to understand is that is less than $1 a gram. Okay? Not finding gold out there for that price. You might find it on some website, and I would say caveat emptor, buyer beware. All right, we're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. All right, I'm spending an inordinate amount of time on this because we actually have enough of these to go around, and because I know that this would make the perfect gift for anybody. A man, if he has his ears pierced, a lady, absolutely. And you wear this in a conservative work environment, but you can wear this out to the party. You're going to always look sensational, ladies. It's the go-to. It is the quintessential. It's probably the most popular look of all time in terms of earrings that I can think of. Can you think other than just like maybe a classic, diamond stud or something? But in terms of just that solid look, the Goldilocks, they're right at an inch, round, nice high polish. Can't go wrong. Okay. So that's the reason why I wanted to spend some time there. These are beautiful. If you need me to flash them in again, but think about getting more than one. Call a personal shopper there. If you're watching on TikTok, basically $168. All right, you're not going to pay anything in shipping, or you shouldn't, no, because it's anything over $49.99, you're not going to pay anything in shipping. But this is sold 108, I'm guessing?
107.
107, okay. Sold 107. All right, so I'm going to move on just because we're getting a little bit tight on time, but I want to make sure we get everything. And look, if we have a little bit of time left over, DJ, that's perfectly fine because I'm content to kind of go back and just share some highlights because I know a lot of people kind of come in and come out throughout the show. Again, if you join the show and you're a little bit late and you're like wondering what you missed, you should be able to see on the website if you get there everything that we've shown thus far. But if you can always feel free to go back and rewatch these a little bit later on. They live in perpetuity and they're usually available about maybe 45 minutes after the show ends. All right, but we got a whole nother hour at least with you guys, and it's gonna be a fun one. I'm pumped. Today is Gold Day. All right, let me just kind of do a quick reset. Let's talk about it for just a moment. This next one's coming up. This is baller. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Wait, no, this is not it yet. But this one's coming up. This I believe is this one. Some of the looks when you have these Italian designs, there's subtleties. Okay, this one I believe is going to be this one. This is going to be the torsion. Where's it going to be that one? I've got a monitor here, ladies and gentlemen. It's, give me 2 seconds. This one's 14 point. This one's definitely. I think we're talking this one. Yes.
It should be that one. Yeah.
They look similar in the picture.
They do a little bit. Yeah.
I'm thinking this is it though. Right?
It is that. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right, this is coming your way. This is baller, but this one is too. This one's going to be a little bit lighter than this one. This is a little more substantial in terms of gram weight. They have a similar kind of look, but the thing I love about this one, and I kind of mentioned this, we get these in from time to time. It's Italian made, so it's got that really beautiful, sort of full, robust, and really unique look. Even though we do get these from time to time, as I said, but it's kind of different from what you see out in the mainstream. When you think gold chains, you think, well, the classic. You got like rope chains. I don't know if we even have a rope chain today.
I don't think we do.
No, we're going to like bold Italian. Yeah. But one of the more popular looks is like a rope chain. And maybe to a certain extent the Cuban. I'd say that's probably the one that we get the second most requests for. And those are very, very popular, wildly popular. Have been for many moons. Things like Figaro's and your box chains, things like that. But these are for the fun gal. These are for the one that wants something that's a little bit out of the mainstream, something that's a little bit different, something that has a really thick and full, robust look, but doesn't want to have to spend a fortune, for that big millimeter look. This affords you that opportunity. You've got these multiple links in a twisted sort of design here. We're calling this the mirror torsion. Mirror because you do have a mirror-like finish. You've got a really nice high polish on that. So it's going to give you a lot of sparkle. It does have that sexy sort of, hold on. You hear that? I love that. When I hear that, it just, when a woman that has that kind of thing going, like, it does something to me. It speaks to me. I love it. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this one we're doing for $21.99, okay? Easily going to retail probably around anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000 these days. Because remember, you do put a premium on that Italian design, okay? There is definitely, it's like, think about it, I guess, I don't know if this is a good analogy, but I think it is. When you talk about rubies, you talk about Burmese rubies or Myanmar, Burma rubies. And I've sold a lot of those, but if they're certified, same thing with like Colombian emeralds, you do pay a premium typically. And the same thing when it comes to Italian designs, when it comes to gold and things like that. Typically, there's a very substantial premium attached to that until now, until today. because $21.99, you're going to knock off about $500 off of that, because you are going to get that 500 and some change, actually $550 off of the $21.99. And you do that math, and now you're cooking with gas, because you're getting basically the look of about 30 grams. It's 14.36 grams, but because of the nature and the big, bold, the wide links, that does give you a nice presentation, and it has that sexy little slinky sound to it as well. 18 to 20 inches. So guys, if you're feeling it, I think guys could rock this 110%. 18 inch. If you can rock an 18 inch, I bet this will look good. You can probably wear an 18 inch, right?
Yeah.
I got this like fat neck, but most guys can do an 18 inch, and it looks really good. So I'm going to invite the gentlemen to come in on this one as well. But ladies, most assuredly, I know you're going to look fantastic with this one, and I feel like this is like the party. This is like it's definitely CEO. Like, I can see this totally in that sort of, if you want to be the boss lady, fair enough. I think you're definitely going to be that, but if you just want the life of the party, I can see it kind of both. So it's got some versatility there too, and if you wanted to layer it up with something else, not that you would need to because it's such a bold statement piece, you could always do that by virtue of those extra links that you have. All right, so versatility, check all that. So basically, you get it for around $1,600 or something, I would imagine. What is it? $550 minus $21.99, 17 maybe, something like that. But also, you know what? And shame on me for not doing this, because it's been a minute since I did these live streams. I do want to point out that we do have something called budget pay, and bad host for not telling you guys about this. Most of you are familiar with it. If you watch these shows, you're very familiar with the budget pay opportunity, right? But maybe you haven't, or maybe it's been a while. Budget pay is going to allow you to get this basically for $440. Okay, you're going to take then a quarter of that off, so it's basically going to be $330. All right, so you've got a $330 budget pay opportunity here. These are super dirty. How they get so dirty so quick? So you've got a $330 budget pay opportunity here. All right, so if you're wanting to stretch your dollars out, that is going to be a way to do that. If you want to get gold, you're going to need to get gold fairly soon, especially if you want to get it as a Christmas gift, or if you don't want to spend a fortune on it. Gold has been going up. There's no end in sight. We've got people that are and these are serious people that are smarter than me, predicting 3,000 an ounce by like the end of the year or shortly thereafter. 3,000 a troy. I'm like, no, yeah, easily. Why couldn't it? Think about it. We've recently just gone from 2,600 to now we're at 2,736. Like when we closed on, I think when it closed on Friday, I think it was 2,736 per troy ounce. And the last time I did a gold show, the last time was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We're at 2,600. We're right at there. Maybe we peaked and maybe it was just a hair below, or maybe it was a hair above. 2,600 per troy ounce. So nearly 150 in just a couple weeks per troy ounce. Has it gone up with no end in sight? So yes, they are predicting 3,000 by the end of the year, and I think that's 100% within the realm of possibility. 100% easily. So if you're going to get gold, understand we have to move with the times of gold. But these deals we've made most of these before these recent spikes, but it's been a steady climb of about 30 and some change percent just over the year to date, not the last year. I'm talking January to now. So I want you to keep that kind of in your hip pocket, ladies, when you're watching this, and gentlemen, understand that we give you basically miracles. We can't. We have to go up when we renegotiate certain deals or when we go back to the table. So understand you're getting a yesteryear price, but you're getting a Shop LC like literally 6 months ago price, which is a substantial difference from the price now. Okay, so that's a long convoluted way to
it wants on the website to see some 24 karat gold pieces.
Cool. All right, who did?
His name's Awant.
Okay, Awant. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I like it. All right, so we're going to start off with this one. Now, you can let me know. This is very specific to a certain religion. Obviously, the Holy Bible there. This is beautiful. This is the first time I'm seeing it. So this one's going to be a 24 karat piece. This one wasn't sitting out here, was it? We got this one in.
No, I just pulled it out, yeah.
And the other one? Okay. So these are the two that we have?
Yes.
Okay. So what are we going to call this one in terms of sold? This is really pretty.
This is sold 109.
This is 24 karat gold. All right. This is the Holy Bible. This is the ideal. This works for men. This works for women. The back of it just has a nice sort of nice texturing there. The front has lots of detail, lots of scroll work. So that's one that we have. We're going to call this sold 109. It's $469. How is this $469? You got 1.3 grams, but you've got the, I believe this is going to be electroform, so it gives it the impression, and I'll just show you kind of this like right here. This is something I would totally wear. And full disclosure, I'm a believer. All right, so but maybe not. But either way, this is investment grade level, and you've got the good book there in terms of measurement there. And then I've got another one I'm going to show you right after this. Just want to do my ruler. Where did it go? Why are you hiding from me? Come back to me, girl. Come back to me. All right. This one's going to be right at about an inch from bail to bottom. The book itself probably about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit shy. All right. How many of these do we have? DJ, I'm going to let you...
5.
5 of these. Oh, wow. Okay. You have a Bible study. You have a group of people in your church that really go above and beyond the call of duty. Maybe you yourself are one of those people. Get that for them. Get this for your pastor if he or she does a really good job. That would be very, very thoughtful for Christmas. Again, we're about 65 days away from Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be here before you know it. You're going to blink, and it's going to be here. And these are going to be sold out. And chances are we're not going to get any more of these back in before Christmas. So if you see something like that especially, and this may not be what you're looking for. Was it DeWant? So I'm assuming sir or I want. It may just be a cool name. So it could be a sir or ma'am. But that is one of them. Now, this is going to be our second 24 karat. The last one was $469. You take off 25% and do that math, okay? But this one's 1.2 grams. Or excuse me, 1.22 grams. So again, we have electroform, but what you're getting is a nice big look. What you're getting is a bag of gold. It's very meta. It's like, it's gold, but it's also a bag of gold. Would that be the correct definition of meta?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What do you guys think about that? Well, SAT word there. $399, ladies and gentlemen. Very limited on this one too, if I recall correctly. What do we?
We have, where is it? 88.
Okay, so pretty abundant on this one. $399. You get this for $299 because you're going to save $0.25 off that. All right, guys could wear this, ladies could wear this. This is a symbol of abundance. Now, it does not come with a chain, but we've got plenty of chains that we can sell you. No worries there. Just go to shoplc.com and then find a chain you like. Call the personal shopper. Ask them if you could do that live 25 code on it. If they would, and I can't make a promise that they will, but it's a good chance. They're pretty nice. And hopefully they will. Just say Chris said that you might be willing to work with me on the 25% off, live 25. So find a chain online and then call this number, 888-835-2237 if you don't have a good gold chain that can accommodate. Because most of what we're showing you today, these are going to be a little bit thicker look, so I don't know if they're going to accommodate the bales on, or the bale size on these. And that bale is going to accommodate probably about a 2 millimeter. So you'll need a little bit smaller chain. This one, of course, doesn't come with it. Again, 24 karat gold gives you the impression and the look because you've got electroform. Think of it like a balloon. You're just blowing it up. So you do want to take good care of this. You just don't want to be squeezing it, because 24 karat's a little bit more malleable than say a 10 karat or say like a platinum, something like that has a little bit more dense, atomic structure. But this is going to give you a very, very full and robust look of about a 6 gram. But it is 1.22, and you're getting it, though, 24 karat gold. When we talk about 24 karat gold, we're talking about 99.999% solid gold, right? Probably a couple nines after that. Investment grade level. All right? It's very cool. It's going to be about ½ inch from bale to bottom. It's not huge, but it does make a very strong impression. And the detailed work on this is remarkable. Like when you look at the up close and personal, the detail on this, it is sensational. It's actually over ½ inch And I like the way it's sort of turned sideways. So those are our two 24 karat gold that we have today. I believe that's going to be it for the 24, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have that one and the good book. So those are 109 and 110 respectively. I think it was. Where's the good book? There's the good book. The good book. Wonder if there's a bad book.
Yeah.
We shan't get into that, and we don't sell it. We got the good book and the pot of gold, to be sure. That's going to be abundant. That's a symbol of abundance. If you love the gold ingot, I think that's going to be your jam too. Both are beautiful. Both are, interesting in their own right, and both have a lot of really fun meaning that go along with them, and some very deep spiritual meaning. Obviously, in the case of the Bible there. All right, cool stuff. Those are 24 karat. Those are what we have available in 24. Lots of 10. A couple of 14s that we have here for you today too. But I'm going to move quick because I feel like I'm getting maybe just a hair behind. Actually, I think we're making good time for once.
Yeah, you're pretty close. Yeah, like 5 minutes behind.
It's a Christmas miracle. No pun intended. All right, now Christmas, 65 days away. 65, 65. Okay. Next up, we have a nice, thick, robust chain here. This one. This is sweet. All right. And it's going to be 18 to 20 inches. Gentlemen, I want to invite you to come in on this one. Ladies, yes. It's going to give you that very, very bold, very sexy look. I'm seeing more and more of this kind of design. This is Italian made. So it's going to have a little bit more flair, a little more gusto. I think a little bit more, but I'm seeing a very similar style chain. This is not necessarily original. Now the way that it looks, the little subtleties that you do get, the little nuances that you get from Italian made, they are there with this. But like there's a little line in each one of these that gives it a shadowing texture that I'm not used to seeing with these. But these are nice and full too. It's 13.7 grams. It gives the impression of a lot more because of how thick these are, right? But this is going to be cool because, ladies, let me double check this, but yes, I'm pretty sure. You can go as small as you want to go on this because of the nature. You've got a big lobster claw clasp, I think. Let me double check one more time. But these are pretty thick links. Let's see here. Come on, baby, work with me. Maybe not. Oh, I might have to eat my words here because I don't know if it's going to completely shut. That's such a thick link. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, baby, work with me. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to, as if you're doing it at home. No, I'm going to say no. I apologize. Usually with this kind of link, I'm just looking if there's a smaller portion of it where you can sort of do it. It's just that these are too thick for the lobster claw, and it's not getting past the little hinge there, unfortunately. So I'm going to say no to that, but you do have the versatility of 18 to 20, okay? So you got that 18, you got the jump rings here, so if you wanted to expand it up to 20, that's going to be your prerogative. So for me, that would probably sit, or guys, if you have a 17-inch neck, you're just going to try to gauge it. That's going to, for me, sit about right there because I've got the 20, I think this is the 22 I have on. So that one's going to be about right there on me with a 17-inch neck. If you're just keeping score, trying to figure out, or ladies, if you're thinking about getting this as a gift for a gentleman, or if you have perhaps a 17-inch neck, then that's just kind of thing. You've got some scale ability. Now, on this one, how many do we have? 12 of them. So this is very, very limited. It's a strong link. I gotta say, this is a very popular one. I'm seeing a lot, this look a lot out there right now. So it's very, very hot, very, very chic. $21.04 is what we're doing it for. You're gonna basically take $525 off of that price, taking this down to 26 or 25.75. I'm guessing, is that right? About 25 or no, 15.75. Forgive me. $15.75 after you use the code LIVE25. So you use that code LIVE25. Also on this one, you've got a $421 budget pay. I'm trying to keep reminding you guys of the budget pay. Those of you who aren't familiar, maybe you've just joined this program for the first time. Budget pay is not a credit card. This is available to anybody who's watching right now. Somebody who's watching, you might say, you know what, Chris? Gosh, that's bad A, but I'm not going to spend. I'm not in the market to spend $25.74. or $15.74 today. I just can't quite justify that. I'm not quite there budget wise. Come in, enter the budget pay. You can't afford something, I don't want you to get it. But if you can, understand that you're not going to see these at this price ever again, I don't think. In fact, I can almost guarantee it because of the price of gold constantly going up and because of the limited nature of most of these items, okay? So, what I will say is that 2104 becomes 1574, give or take, and you can get it on budget pay for $421, but you also take 25% off that $421. So do that math. It's going to be $100 plus $105 minus $421. 105 minus 421 is, this is what you could get this home for today with zero credit check. 421 minus 105 equals, you can get this for $316 today. All right, $316. You then are going to pay basically $10 a day for the next 4 months because you got the initial investment of $321, and then you pay $316, and then you pay $316 for the remaining 4 months. If you want to space that out, technically it comes out about to $10 and some change a day. If you can afford that, you've got this. It's layaway. It's not layaway. It's straight away, as my buddy Deanna says. All right, very beautiful, nice thick links there. There's going to be big on the millimeter width, and we're very limited. Okay, we're going to move on. That is sold 111. Okay, for those of you on TikTok or on Instagram and Facebook. Now, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm going to give you the steps to go through, but I'm going to encourage you just to call the personal shopper when I'm done giving you these steps. But just if you're keeping score and you want to maybe write this down.
It has changed a little bit, and plus two, we have this iPad.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, do you want to? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to kind of walk
I'll
through? Okay. I'm gonna let DJ walk you guys through this because he's a lot smarter than I am and knows how to.
So when you're on the Shop LC Instagram live stream, that's TikTok live stream, you want to click our icon right here to go to the home page, and then you hit the link tree above the email when you go to our bio. And then when you scroll down, it is the third option called online live stream, and that'll take you to the current live stream with Chris where you see me displaying everything. And then you scroll down to the comments section, you hit shop all, and you can see all the items that we've shopped on the live stream.
So very, very simple.
Yeah.
We're trying to streamline it for you, but
we're getting there.
But I think the people that watch on, they're very savvy. I think they're the kind of like, okay, yeah, that's not that hard.
Right.
But if that did seem a little complicated to you, then always feel free just to call the personal shopper guys if you're watching on TikTok or anywhere really. I mean, even if you're watching online at shoplc.com, you guys can always watch if your feed goes down for whatever reason. Sometimes we'll have little hiccups with the different social media platforms. So you can always go to shoplc.com and watch it there. Just go to live streams, not live TV. All right, but anybody that's watching can call our personal shopper. It's not the same one I give you on TV. This is a different one. This is 888-835-2237. All right, again, write it down, save it in your phone, have it. This is 888-835-2237. And kind of also, please ask that if you're watching on any of these platforms, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or the TikTok, would you please give us a little like or pop on a bunch of hearts? I guess with TikTok, you guys would want to click on the hearts a lot. If it doesn't cost you anything, it's like, share, subscribe. Don't keep us a hidden secret. The more people that watch, the more we sell, and the more we sell, the more we're able to bring you these items and continue bringing them at this low price that we're able to do. And keep in mind, we do give you the lowest prices that they're guaranteed the lowest prices that we've given you, whether it's been here or online, except for in the case of a few items today, if we have any duplicates of what I showed you a couple weeks ago, because gold has to go up just a little bit because of the ferocious rising of prices that we've seen in gold, especially recently. We're up to about $27.36, I believe, when it closed on Friday. Gold. It's a traded commodity. The last time I did one of these shows, it was at about $2,600 or maybe $2,590, and that was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Okay, just kind of give you some perspective. That's a big shift, and larger than most of what most of your stocks do. Obviously, some of the tech stocks these days, those are going up like crazy. But it's definitely up there, and it's better return. If you invested, $1,000 in gold a year ago, you probably have close to 30%, if not a little bit more, increase. I mean, you can go back and do the math yourself, but it's like you'd have just about, you'd have done very well, basically. So keep in mind. This is the wealth you can wear. Now, this next item, there's very few items that we have today that we could probably rock a pendant with. I think this is going to be the best opportunity, except for one other, I think, that we have for you to do that. Okay, so if you're keeping score and you're kind of thinking, okay, I've got a pendant. I like these big, bold Italian style design looks. I love the Miami Cuban, but I need something I can wear a pendant with. I think this is going to accommodate a lot of those. It is thick. It does have kind of a very strong presence. I love this one. We did this one last time, okay, folks? And this is going to be probably an example of one that I am going to have to go up just a little bit on the price. But what I'm going to give you is the price I was supposed to give you last time, not the price I'm supposed to give you this time. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does, because basically I'm breaking the rules on these. I'm going a little bit lower than I should have, just because. Now, that said, this is going to be sold 112, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is going to be not the hammered facet. This is going to be our
Ice chain number 10.
ice chain number.
Now seen it?
Not.
Should be the first item on
Aha! Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, there's only 3 of these. Doggone it. There's 3, so this is going to sell out. Folks, $18.24. All right? I had to come up, I think, $100 on this one from what I did it last time, at least. Okay? But you're still getting lower than what we're supposed to be doing, because you are going to get that Live 25 code. So we're going to take off 25% off that. It's going to be nearly $500 that you're going to get off on that. It's probably 400 and some change. Okay? 1824, and I'll do that math for you here. 1824 minus 25%. Remember the code Live25, whether you call a personal shopper or not. If you call a personal shopper, just let them know. Say, hey, there's a code Live25. All right? So 1824 times 0.25 equals, 0.25. 1824 times 0.25. We'll do this in real time, baby. That's going to, wait, that's not right. 1824 times 0.25. I might have to retire this. It's going to save you $456. I'm going to have to retire this calculator. I'm like, somebody spilled Coke or something on it. $456. So what is 456 minus 1824? You get this for $13.68. All right, 13 grams. You got yellow and white gold. Now, what is the white gold? What's the deal with the white gold? That gives you the look of these micro pave diamonds, the way that they've designed this. This is super cool. It's called an ice chain. But it looks like you have diamonds. It's like, if you look at it, well, from one side, no, both sides. Yeah. Because you got almost this like illusion setting. I don't know if you guys are seeing that really well. It's kind of hard to show. But it looks like almost micro pave diamonds all throughout there. So what you have is you have this like illusion setting all throughout. And they surround these little double links kind of, right? And then you've got the white gold set in there. And you got these little if you look at it like with a loop, you can see it just with the naked eye too. You got these little laser cut areas, so it almost gives you the impression with that white gold mixed with the yellow gold of diamonds. So it's a really cool look. It's a very, very interesting. We've only got one review on this. It's a 5-star review. We had very, very few of these. It's 24 inches. I love that. Again, 24 inches is the ideal, I think, for the guys and gals. But I like it just because I can fit it over my big head and I don't have to worry about messing with the clasp, which I'm really terrible at. Most people are pretty good at it, but I'm just not. I'm kind of clumsy like that, right? So this is going to be the ideal, I think, gift for a man, for a woman. I think it's going to be small enough to where, millimeter-wise, not going to work for every one of your pendants. So I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say it'll probably work depending on, would it work for those ones that we did earlier? It may. I would probably say just probably no, because this is going to be about 3 millimeters, just shy of 3 millimeters. So, but it will work if you have a little bit larger bail. But it doesn't have to. You can wear this standalone. It's a good, solid look. Nice thick chain, 24 inches is sweet. 13 grams, it's very thick, sturdy. It feels nice and solid. And the fact that you're getting it for $13.68 is a gift. You've got a $365 budget pay, so you're basically going to take off $136 off of that, basically, or not quite 100. Just shy of $100 off of that. $365. So you're going to get this for less than $300, 200 and some change, if you take advantage of it today. But the problem is, I've only got 3 of them, and this. So there's this one, and yeah, 2 others. All right. This is an opportunity. This is one. If you want it, you're probably gonna have to move quick on it. I think this will probably sell out. It's too thick. It's too unique. And it's perfect as a standalone. It's got a lot of versatility because it does, again, give you that look of the micro pave diamonds with a combo of that white gold and the yellow gold. So it's a really unique, really cool piece. There's 3, okay? 3 of those to go around. Take advantage of that. Get that today. Utilize your budget pay, folks. Stretch out your dollars if you can afford it. If you can't, I don't want to encourage you to do something you can't do. You know, that would be, I think that would be negligent of me to do. But if you can, folks, you need to be investing in gold. You need to take advantage of these opportunities. Look, you might could even double that up. I mean, 24 inch, you feel a thinner neck, like I just did with that one. So, cool look. I love that. All right, we haven't done any bracelets yet, have we? Until now. Check this out. I love it. It's got the look of like a Byzantine. It is. Well, they're calling it a woven Byzantine. It's a little bit different. The Italians always find a way to take something that's been done before and just make it fresh and to breathe new life into it. And this is no different. I love the thickness of it. It's very airy. Byzantine, one of my favorite style links, is a classic old school link that just never ever goes out of style. It's a very strong way to do these, but this one's got a lot of kind of open, airy, like nice use of the negative space on this one. And I really, really like the thickness of it. So ladies, this is gonna give you a nice bold look too. 7.5 inches, that's gonna accommodate a lot of gentlemen. Gentlemen, if you wanna rock it, go for it, to each their own. I'm not gonna suggest you don't. But ladies, I think this is gonna be a really, really kind of chic and nice look for you. Again, it's got, in terms of millimeter, we're talking 9.3. So it's stout, the way that those are set up. But they're each just kind of really uniformly set up. Now it's got a little kink in it, and that's going to happen from time to time. You just kind of wiggle it out. I'm not going to spend half the show trying to wiggle it out, but it usually can be shaken out pretty quickly. But very, very cool on that. We're doing this for $13.84. It's 9 grams, 9.3 millimeters. The headline here is big and bold, right? That's a nice, robust look. All right. I love the use of that negative space. And $13.84, you take off the 25. We're going to use that code LIVE25, right? You got a $277 budget pay on this one. Okay, so you take a quarter off of that. Let's see, I think 9. Call that. So it's like $70 off of. It's about, you get it for around $200. For around $200 and some change, you can get this home on budget pay. But you're gonna want to move quick on this one. I've got to think. Yeah, we got about a dozen of these. Okay, 9 grams and about a dozen to go around, folks. Take advantage of that one. Absolutely beautiful. We don't have a lot of bracelets here. Anything. Look, folks. Keep in mind. Also, we're about 65 days away from Christmas. All right, 65 short days, and that is short. This is not me talking. This is not me doing a Christmas in August. Didn't I just do a Christmas in August commercial?
I think y'all did, yeah.
That was super cute. You guys see that? It's short-lived, but it was really nice. It's not a Christmas in August. It's crunch time, folks. No joke. All seriousness. You need to be taking advantage, especially if I'm just saying, if you want any of these for Christmas time, anything we have here. I'm not going to say 100%, but I can almost guarantee that if once these sell out, and they're selling fast. That's what I wanted to mention, because I was telling you earlier, like just in the time that we've printed these sheets out from early this afternoon, all right, around 12 o'clock p.m., items that I'm showing as available here are sold out. Okay, that means even before we did this show, these weren't, I mean, some of them were available, and they were available at maybe even higher prices, and people are still buying them out. Why? Because everybody's scouring the website right now, and and a lot of these are on the website. They are now, especially. So that we put them back on, and they probably put them on at the price that we're doing them today. They probably didn't know about the Live 25 code, so they probably could have saved a lot more had they known and watched this. But these items, I'm seeing some that I'm looking at our screen, which has our website available to me, and I'm seeing that some of these are sold out that were just available just a couple short hours ago. That's how fast these items are moving. So you want to be mindful of that, especially if you're wanting to get this as something that you need to give as a gift, or if you just love it yourself. Will we get some of these back in, some of these designs? Probably a few of them we will. But with the Italian made, typically they're very unique and they're not duplicated. Sometimes we'll get the similar look in, something maybe comparable. But if you want it in time for Christmas, I would say you need to hustle. I would say today would probably be the day you want to definitely move. And that's the reason why I give you guys the count. Like if we have 90 of something, I'm pretty confident that you're going to be able to get that maybe, and unless some jeweler just comes in and buys a whole bunch of them, which is very likely as well. So anything that you see, take advantage of it, folks. Amazing opportunities. All right, next up. So I'm going to set that down right here. Actually, you know, I'm going to leave this because we don't have a lot of bracelets. I'm going to leave it out in the open so we can sort of display it. It's beautiful. Big clasp on that one too. All right, so I like this next one for so many reasons. It's sort of a classic, almost got that pearl look, but the gold, right? So you got these cylinders, graduated in length, which I really, in terms of millimeter width. But that's a really pretty look. You got all those nice cylinders, but I like that you have the little in between. So you've got almost like little stations in between, which does add a nice little flair to it. Of course, leave it up to the Italians to come up with something beautiful like that. Now, folks, we've been showing you a lot of 10 karat. This one's going to be 14 karat gold. What does that mean? It's going to mean it's about 56 and some change % solid gold, whereas 10 is going to be more. I think 10 is going to be 42, 43%. It just means that there's less alloy, so you're getting more of a higher percentage of gold. For example, 24 karat gold is 99.99%, 99.99%. 22 karat gold will be around 91 and some change, 91% solid gold. And 18 karat is usually about 75% gold, give or take just a very small margin, but that's pretty much the standard there. But 14 karat is the new 18 karat basically because of the price of gold. So it has become the new staple, and 10 karat too. It's really become the new staple in luxury because of the price and the ever-increasing price of gold. We're doing this, and this is an amazing deal. We're doing this. It's 5.4. We're doing it for $974. Okay, $974. But keep in mind, you do have that code Live25. So 974 now becomes 0.25 equals 243 off minus 974 equals, you're getting this for $730 divided by 5. You've got a budget pay opportunity on this, not of the $195 which you'll see on the website. You go to sold 114. This is going to be $146. You can get this home. Okay, $146 gets this one home. 18 inches on that one. Again, you've got that graduated look, very sophisticated, very beautiful. You've got the stations in between. You got a nice big look, and the eye is drawn to the largest portion. So that graduated portion, that's the impression that is left on the mind. So you get a lot of bang for your buck for this one too. And folks, you're getting it for $146 on budget pay. 0 credit check, 0 interest payments. You pay $146. You get this big bold look home. It's absolutely lovely. And then you pay, I don't know, $5 a day for the remaining 4 months. If that's within the realm of possibility for you, then you need to take advantage of this. Think about it. You forego an order of French fries, basically. What's the $5 these days, right? If you forego a coffee, you forego maybe, well, you're like, not my coffee, Chris. All right, just forego that extra side that you get at the fast food restaurant for lunch. Take off one side. It's a win-win, right? You get to be more diet conscious, and you get to wear some beautiful luxurious gold. All right, so we're gonna move on now. That one we have. There's only 3 of these. There's 3. That means you're probably gonna see a sell-off on those. 3 is not enough to go around, ladies and gentlemen. If you love this, you need to move quickly. If you don't, moot point. We'll move on to the next one here very shortly, but that is very, very limited. Probably aren't going to see that. And for less than $1,000, really, folks, that's a wild, wild opportunity. 700 and some change. Again, you've got the budget pay of 146. All right, we're going to move on.
Good.
And it looks like we're doing pretty good on the time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 items left. Am I correct?
We have 8 actually.
Okay, cool. We got 8 items, 30 minutes. I think we can make this work, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chris, folks. Welcome to the live stream. I want to encourage you, no matter what platform you're watching. Obviously, if you're watching at Shop LC, I don't know if that's a possibility. You guys, by the way, can always watch on shoplc.com. Go to live stream if, for whatever reason, your feed doesn't work, or if you want to be right there and have access directly to. But we encourage you to watch on these social media platforms because you can like and share and subscribe. Which I do encourage you to do. If you have those, I don't know that all platforms have that opportunity, but if you could, please, pretty please, with sugar on top, that helps to go a long way. Even if you don't buy anything, it's always very appreciated, and that does also help. There's certain ways that can help. Obviously, buying is the ideal, but I understand that sometimes items are a little bit more expensive. People have budgets. I totally get that. I've been there. I am there many, many times. Because there's a lot of items I want to get. I'm just like, you got budgets, right? We got to live within our means. But you could always like and share us for free, I think, and subscribe, I think, for free. And I appreciate it if you do that right now, okay? Whether you're watching on TikTok or whether you're watching on Facebook and Instagram. That is very much appreciated. All right, cool. Now, let's talk about, I think this is going to look really good with this necklace that we did. I think these are actually meant to be together. I wonder if there is, in fact, DJ.
There is not.
Oh, man. But these absolute, well, there's not. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to make an executive decision here because these are absolutely 110% meant to be together. And I'm not going to make a promise here. But I'm going to make a strong suggestion that call the personal shopper on this because, look, this is absolute. You can tell. These are absolutely made to be together. We just probably messed up. And because usually we'll do an extra 10% off. I can tell you, those are 110%. That's the exact designer. This is the Grandissimo Mirror Torsion bracelet. But we did this necklace earlier. And I just think this could be an extension. If you wanted to if you got this necklace earlier, and you wanted to get just extended, it's the exact links, okay? So what I want you guys to try to do, and this is the bracelet now, all right? It's gonna go anywhere from 7 to 8 inches, so this is gonna fit virtually any wrist. Now ladies, if you wear a 6 and something, my mom's got a dangy wrist, it's okay, a little drape is sexy. It's not gonna hurt nothing. So 7 to 8 inches. Guys, if you want to get this, come on in. Ladies, if you need the larger, I like it for that reason because you do have the jump rings there. So I could totally rock this if I wanted to. I would, actually. So guys, jump in on that one if you want. But also, if you got that necklace from earlier, this one, which one was this, DJ? It was,
that one,
this is one of the torsions that we did. We had another torsion.
I believe it was.
This is the only one we've done so far.
I think that was sold 108.
Okay, this was sold 108, folks. All right, this was the necklace. All right, it is the precise link. It's the exact width, everything. So what I want you to try to do, if you got this necklace earlier, I think we had about 12 of those, if I recall correctly. I want you to really, really consider strongly getting the matching bracelet. They are 100% the match. They were meant to be together. We just don't have that 10% off extra that we normally would when we have 2 items that are a match and are supposed to be together. So what I want to encourage you to do, and I can't make a promise, but I can say that I'll probably work with you on this. You call that number 888-835-2237. 888. Then save this in your phone, folks. 888. This is our live stream personal shopper. 888-835-2237. You say, Chris told me that this item, which is sold 115, correct? Mm-hmm. Sold 115 is totally the match for items sold 107. 108, totally the match for 108. I want to get them both, but can you do this for me? And Chris asked me to ask you this. Can you please give me that A, the live 25 off of the price, the online price, and then B, would you, if I were to get them both, would you give me an additional 10% off of whatever the sum is after that live 25? And I suspect they'll work with you on it. I can't make a promise, but I suspect they will. Because obviously we want to get the sale, they were totally meant to be together. This is totally the exact match for that one that we did earlier. Okay, we just don't have that extra 10. And we do that a lot online. If something is a match, we'll do that. So that is going to be, I really, really want you to try to do that. Because if you get one, if you can afford it. Again, this is $1,094. You're basically going to take $250 off of that, plus another $250 plus 25, so $275 minus $1,094. That's going to give you about maybe $1,800, about $1,800, something like that. And then your budget pay on this one is going to be $219. So again, you're going to take a quarter off of that, so it's going to be 50 plus it's 55, about $55 off of the $219, and you can do it on budget pay. So you can get this well under $200. But I want to encourage you to get the necklace too. That was a super cool look, and they were absolutely 110% meant to be together. They should find a home together. Do you not think? I think. Yes. It's beautiful. All right. So that's the bracelet. All right. We're going to move. And they both got that cool slinky sound that I like so much. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna entice you guys. I'm gonna leave these up together. How's that? Does that sound good? Okay, cool.
We can go relatively quick with this next one.
What's that?
We can go relatively quick with this next one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I did kind of touch on this earlier. I kind of flashed it in. We're talking about the gold ingots coming up, folks. These are one of our best sellers. They were our best seller in terms of the jewelry that we did with these back, I guess in 2023. We still do it to this day because it's such a wildly popular item. But what we've done is, and this was a recommendation by a lot of people, so it's sort of by popular demand, we've created a display of the gold ingot bars. You guys might, I'm sure you guys, if you watch these shows with any regularity, you're probably well aware. So that's the matching bracelet to go with that. You're probably well aware of the gold ingot jewelry, right? But now we're offering you the bars, and we're doing them at an amazing price. Now we showed you earlier in the show the one with the two. The one with the two. That's that one. So that one, obviously, is going to be a little less expensive. But we also have it available to you in a 5-pack. So these are going to be a gram a piece of solid 10-karat gold there. It's going to say it all on there. So perfect item as a gift for a young person or any age person actually. Maybe not even for a super young person. And as I said earlier, when I displayed the two, it might be, if it's a really young person, you just want to give it to them as something that maybe you put in a little safety deposit box, or you keep it for them until they're old enough to be responsible with it. It's a really cool look. It's a symbol of prosperity. Gold, of course, has been going up like mad. We're at 2736. Yeah, I think this time last year we were at 1800, give or take. Or like 2736, I think we closed it on Friday. All right, $709. But wait, there's more, because $709, 109 times 0.25. Use the code LIVE25 equals 777 minus 709 equals, you're getting this for $531. All right, divided by 5, because that's going to give you the budget pay. So you can pay $531, get this home today. And then you could also divide by 5 equals, oops, I messed it up. What was it? 5? I'm not doing all that math again. 142 minus, okay. 142 equals $35 minus 142 equals $106. $106 on budget pay gets this home. Not too shabby. For 5 grams. It's the perfect gift. Now, how many of these do we have? There are 3. We've got them on order. We're probably not going to get them in by Christmas time. There's 3 of these. It would make the perfect gift. For basically $107, $106.50. We'll call it, I'm rounding up. $107, and there's 3 of these, ladies and gentlemen, $107. 3 of them. That's it. All right, we're going to move quick just because we'd already showed you the 2, and we do have the 2-pack. I think the 2 would have maybe 5 of them. We had 5 of the 2 available. You got to get those quick, folks. They're wildly popular. We may not even have that many available at this point because, like I said, a lot of these items, as soon as we started the show today, or right before we started the show, when they went in and changed the prices to lower them in the system, they lowered the prices of most of these items, and then we're giving you an additional 25% off. So but most people don't know about that 25% off. They just buy them for the lowered price because it's an amazing price. You're getting an additional 25% off. Take advantage of that, folks. That's an amazing opportunity for you. Now, speaking of amazing opportunities, are these the same or is it just one's bigger and one's smaller?
I think they're just sizes, yeah.
Okay, so which one's going to be the 3? Because they both look like they're huge gram weight. Basically going to give you 2 opportunities here. See what the gram weight of the other one is. If one's 3.8, so the smaller
one is 2.6.
Okay, so this is going to be the Big Daddy. All right, these are going to be a little over an inch. These are probably about 1.5 inches. Crescent, kind of a crescent moon, sort of a bamboo style design as well. At its zenith, it's going to be, about 1 inch and almost 1.5 inches. A little bit shy. Wait, no. Right at it, 1.5 inches. Yeah, a little, like just a hair shy of 1.5 inches. So these are going to be those big fun hoop earrings. Now keep in mind, we do have a smaller version. It's going to be about closer to the inch. And so I kind of maybe we show these back to back just because they're both of such a similar look. So these are going to be a little bit more for the party time, right, ladies? Yeah, is that the new me? I think so. Maybe not. But what you have here, very, very pretty. Look at all the texture and the detail. These are 10 karat gold. That's nearly 4 grams at about 1.5 inches. Just shy of 1.5 inches, that bamboo look. And look at all the deep texturing. That's on both sides of those as well. Okay? So very cool, very, very fun look. Obviously hoops, as I mentioned before when I was showing the previous, the hoops are never going to style. They're always going to be in vogue. And this is a little bit different take. I mean, the ones we showed you earlier were more of the classic, sort of never going out of style either, but the more traditional, the high polish hoops. But these have a nice texture, nice 3-dimensionality, a lot of additional sort of upgrades there with all the different texturing that you do get with those, and just make it kind of a fun and a little bit more unique look. But we're doing these for what was
the first one was, where was it? Give me a second. Come on, where are we? There we go.
Okay, so these are going to be $534. Take off 25% off that. You can do that math. It's going to save you a boatload of money. You can get these on budget pay for $107. So basically, you're going to take 5% or 25% off that. And it's going to be around $77, $79, something like that for budget pay. Gets those home. Now these are the 1.5 inches, okay? All right, but the next one, these are 3.80 grams. The next one, and we're just going to show them side by side because they're the same design. It's just a little bit smaller, okay? So it just depends on how you're feeling. You want to be a little bit more conservative, a little bit more reserved, go with those little bit smaller ones. These are about 1 inch, a little bit over probably. Just a hair over 1 inch. These are just a hair under 1.5 inches. All right? 2.6 grams. We're doing these $369. You have a $74 budget pay, and that's $369 with a $74 budget pay. 5 budget pays up $74. That's before you take off the 25%. So $369, and these were going to be 4 and some change. These will probably be down to about $369 after you do the live 25 code, and these will be down to 200 something, probably around right at $299, somewhere thereabouts. Amazing opportunity. How many do we have of these? Let me let you know here, folks. We've got on the 3.8, we got less than a dozen. All right, on the big ones, the big dogs, we've got about 10 of those, or we had 10 of those. Okay, and then on the smaller variation.
Yeah, 18.
We have 18 or had 18 of the smaller. So a little bit, couple more of these, way less of these. You want the big ones, you're going to need to move quick. Okay? Beautiful opportunity. Really, really fun bamboo look. You see, you've got these like little joints, almost like little ligament joints there. Bamboo, I love that. And all the texturing, all the three-dimensionality. They do taper sort of, as they go along to sort of a crescent moon style design. So really, really pretty. I love the crescent moon design. I think it's really, it's a really chic and fashion-forward look. So I encourage you, ladies, jump on those. You know what? These are not really the only, other than the one pair of studs that we have that we're gonna probably finish the show off with. They're gonna be wildly affordable. These are gonna be really three of the only earrings that we've shown here in the show, I believe. Is that correct, DJ? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So jump in on those. Earrings are always around Christmas time, folks, and we're 65 days away. Earrings will be one of your best sellers. Why? Because we don't have to worry about neck size. We just do they have their ears pierced or not? And boom, it's the perfect gift, right? As long as they have their ears pierced. And most ladies do. And some gentlemen do. So, I mean, guys, if you want to rock those, go for it. I'd probably go with the smaller ones. If I'm a dude with my ears pierced, I just don't have my ears pierced. But it's to each their own. I mean, you can get the big ones, guys. Have fun, be a pirate or a rock star. All right, now, we're going to show y'all one of the only two rings that we do have as well here. I kind of teased this one earlier because I just messed up because I was just looking at the monitor and I saw it and I was like, oh, here it is. But then I kind of looked a little closer and I was like, wait, this is slightly different. So I want to show this to you in conjunction with this one that we showed earlier. Difference being, this one's going to be about 1.75 grams. This is around 3 grams. A little bit thicker, or a lot thicker on the other one. This one, more, what it lacks in thickness, it makes up for in all of the shine and the shimmer that you get here with this laser cutting. Now, it's going to be kind of a diagonal laser cutting. I really like this look. I like this look for the guys. I like this look for the ladies. We've got sizes 5 through 9 available. So this is going to be probably a 7. I can rock a 9. I wear size 12 here. So ladies, if you're thinking about getting this as a pinky ring for your gentleman, I can rock a size 9 pinky ring. This is just not a size 9, but I wear a 12 here. So find a finger, make it fit, look at that detail, look at all that laser cutting, love the bright sparkle, the texturing. It really gives it a lot of character. So if you wanted to have this maybe as, maybe as sort of an upgrade, it's going to be 10 karat gold, it's 1.75 grams, but it has a comfort fit too, okay? So that's huge. So it does fit very, very comfortable on the finger. It glides on like butter, nice and smooth. And it feels super duper comfortable. All right, so this is one if you wanted to upgrade maybe, or just have a sort of a different look for your wedding band. I think this could be ideal. It doesn't have to be in terms. I don't want you to think exclusively in terms of bridal jewelry, because look, a gold ring is an awesome look on women and on men. As long as you don't have it on, if you're not married, then just don't wear it on that finger. Unless ladies, you want to scare off some, or I don't know, this day and age, does it scare people off? I hope it does. It should, or not scare them off, it just lets them know, hey, I'm taking. But any other finger you wear it on, it's just going to be a very beautiful, luxurious ring. So this works for bridal. You want to upgrade, or just an extra wedding band, or you just want a very, very beautiful, ornate, and really, really sophisticated and classy and different looking wedding band. This is going to afford you that opportunity. How many opportunities do we have for you today with those? Well, we have we had, and I stress had because these are selling out before the show. Okay, so we've got a good bit of these to go around. We've got about 3 dozen of them. If you want to get it in the 7, ironically, the 7 usually we have the most of. We've only got 6, or we had 6 in the 7. 7's about the average size ring for most ladies in the United States. 7 to an 8. We've got 22 in the 8, so we do have a good bit in the 8. I'm excited to see that because I think that might be sort of the new average size. But in terms of other sizes, the 9, we've got about 10 of those. All right? So very limited on what we have here, but that is a very, very nice ring. And it does have the comfort fit under gallery. A lot of them that we've seen here, the rings won't have that. That is, I think, a very, very big selling point there. It gives it a nice, thick, robust feeling. It looks to me like to be a lot more than 1.75 grams, and it feels a lot more substantial for whatever reason. But we're doing this for $254. $254. And I think a lot of you who probably bought a wedding band that was in 10 karat gold, probably 10, even 20 years ago, to be able to get one of these for $254, probably made 20 years ago. That's like a 20-year ago price. All right? Excuse me. $254. Let's see. And I know we're getting a little tight on time. We'll do fine. $254. I definitely want to do this big Byzantine sort of graduated one. That one's and the Cuban. Okay, if you're keeping score there, DJ. Mm-hmm. All right, so $254. I just want to do this math for them real quick. Times 0.25 equals $63 minus $254. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get this for $190. $190. It feels so much more robust than the gram weight would suggest, and it's just ideal. It's just the ideal gold ring. I love, and it's different though. It's ideal, but it's also very different because you do have that texturing, you do have that laser cutting, which I think really put it a cut above just a run of the mill, say maybe like a high polish sort of, traditional. This is next level. I love that. I want you to take advantage of it, folks, while you can get it in the size. I'm so excited that we actually have enough of these to go around. So I'm hoping that your size doesn't sell out, but I wouldn't count it as 100%. Remember, we're gonna keep these prices for 24 hours. That's it. So you can get this for $190. You realize that's less than $50. Let's see. Let's just do that divided by 5. You can get this home for $38. $38. Get that ring home, folks. $38, and then 4 other monthly payments of $38. That's basically $1 and some change a day. I gotta get one of these. That's wild. $38 for that beautiful ring. I'm gonna show this to you one more time just because it's so cool. That might be one of the coolest rings ever. It works for men and women. We have it in a 9. Guys, if you can rock a 9, get it. This is the 7. The 7s are very, very limited, okay? Sorry to point my finger at you, but all right, folks, this next one. I love this one. I wish we had the 9 in the studio. I'd just leave it on. All right, this next one is probably, I think, other than the one I'm wearing right here, which I think was like sold 103, this is probably one of my favorites of the show. Not supposed to like a children, not supposed to say favorite. This is a standout, though. This is a very substantial 23.7 gram Byzantine Italian designed 10 karat 20-inch chain. All right, chain. No, this is a necklace. No, this is not a necklace. This is an event. This is a happening. All right, this one is fun. It's $35.99. There's only 2 reviews. They're both 5 stars. This is easily going to cost you probably $11,000 to $14,000 at the retail level because you're going to spend a fortune for Italian, and this one's so out of stock. Oh, please say it ain't so.
We should have at least one. That might be
we might have. Oh, this may be I might have the literal only one. You've got to move quick on this, folks. Actually, you're going to have to wait until after the show, or you can call the personal shopper. I'd say call the personal shopper if you want this one. It's 20 inches, ladies. Graduated in size, Byzantine, solid Italian design. This is thick. The graduation, the ultimate length, the width there is going to be really, really thick. You know what? I'm just going to kind of wear it for a second to show it to you on me. So that's the 20, right? I don't want you to pay attention to this one. Let's just never mind this one. I'm going to kind of show you this one here. All right, so that's it. That is a huge, huge millimeter look. It's going to lay nice and flat there on the skin, but that is big, bold. $35.99. I can't believe we're doing this for that little. Now, look, this is one of the more expensive items. I totally get that. Let me take it off for you. And I'm going to show it to you up close and personal. This is so cool. Ladies, this is going to give you that bold look. This is going to give you that sophisticated look. It's class, it's elegance, it is the wealth you can wear, and this one is strong, ladies and gentlemen. That one is very, very, very strong. What beautiful links. The thickness of them, the texturing, the strength of them. This is all solid 10 karat. It's 23.7 grams. It looks like a lot more because that is the impression. Again, when you have that graduated in length, that's the impression that people are left with. That big, bold. And we're talking, that's got to be almost close to an inch, probably at least 3/4 of an inch. Well, just shy. I spoke too soon. At its zenith, it's going to be, because it, again, graduated, it's going to be over half an inch. Okay, over half an inch at its zenith. So that's well over 10. Yeah, that'd be well over a centimeter, of course. Yeah, it's like almost a centimeter and a half. This is awesome. Okay, there's one of them. It's going to say out of stock when you go to sold one. What is it?
It's 120.
When you go to sold 120, it's going to say out of stock. This is the one that's left. There's one. Okay, we will not get another one of these in before Christmas. I can almost guarantee that. So never mind the sold. Put in the code, use the code LIVE25. Call this number right now, 888-835-2237. All right, $35.99. You're basically going to knock that off. It's going to end up being about less than $3,000. Okay, you have a $720 budget pay. $720. I want you to use your budget pay on this one. Whoever's getting this will sell out. There's one. Let's see, 720 times 0.25 equals 180 minus 720. You will have a budget pay of $540 on this. This is the one. If you can afford it, if you can't, let's just wait a second because I've got something super duper affordable coming up. But if you can afford this, $540 gets this home. You'll pay 4 more monthly installments of $540. And then it's yours, and you've got luxury. You've got an heirloom piece that you can pass down to generations. You'd be proud to. It will become your signature piece. It will be probably your favorite necklace that you have in the world. And you can get it today for $540. There's one of these, ladies and gentlemen. Please, 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 if you love that, take advantage of this. 23.7 grams. It looks like 50 grams of gold. The link is very thick. The Byzantine is strong. The Italian luxury design of it is substantial and remarkable. It's fantastic. Big lobster claw clasp, 20 inches, the perfect length. Gentlemen, if you want to jump in on that one, go for it, man. But there's only one. Ladies, grab it while you can. Dial the personal shopper. It's gonna say sold. It's going to say sold, but there's one. This one, if you love this, you will not have another opportunity, I think, before Christmas, if not ever. I've not seen anything quite like it, and I doubt we will again, and especially not at this price, folks. So the price of gold going up so wildly. Now, that was sold 120?
20, yes.
That was sold 120. There's one of them, folks. You have to get that. You have to get that soon, okay? It is spectacular, nothing short. All right, next up. Here we have, okay, this is going to be a 10-inch. Okay, so we have an anklet, I guess, for all intents and purposes, or a choker, if you can rock a 10, ladies. This is something that's kind of an interesting length that we don't see very often. So 10 inches, typically going to be an anklet, but you can wear it as a bracelet, I suppose. It would have a lot of drape. So guys, I'm saying guys could come in on this one as well. 2.2 grams. We're doing this for $309. That's the headline. You've got a nice high polish on that Cuban there. All right, so if you have maybe a 3.4 millimeter Cuban, this could make an awesome extender as well too. But very, very luxurious. This is 10 karat. It has the look of 18 karat to me. But $309. $309. And folks, you take the 25% off of that, and now you're cooking with gas. Because now you're going to get 309 minus 25%, whatever that is. 309 times 0.25 equals minus 309 equals $231. You're getting this. So for literally $100 a gram, absolutely beautiful, 10 inches. So again, if you have a thinner neck, this could be a sort of a choker maybe. I know this could be a stretch, but I would say as an anklet. Now, could you choke this up? That's the million-dollar question, and I'm about to find that out for you. Sometimes you can with these links the way they work. Let's see here. And this is sold 121. Sold 121 is going to be this one. And this one we do have, let's see, in terms of the amount that we have.
We have 19 of this one.
Okay, so we have, yeah, so about just shy of 2 dozen of these available to you today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say probably not in terms of, wait, hold up. Because sometimes, you know, the way the curb links are with the Miami and the Cubans and that sort of thing. Let me see if I can get this. Well, I never want to force it. You never want to force your jewelry, but sometimes those links will lend themselves to choking it up a little bit. I'm going to say probably not. I feel like maybe I could. Come on. Yes, I stand corrected. Easily. It just was not clicking for me. So ladies, yes, I'm gonna go out and say now we've got a whole nother ball game here. All right, this just became the perfect bracelet for any length, guys too. Now look, you'll have this little deal going on depending on how. I mean, I did it like toddler length. That's like if you have a 4-inch or like a 3-inch. But I'm just saying you can choke this up to you, so you can make this whatever length you want, thus making this the perfect Cuban for any age group, even a wee little baby. Right? So yes, that's the beauty of that Miami Cuban there. All right, so $309, no, $231. Your budget pay on this one divided by, we got 5 budget payments, equals, you get this home for $46. Gentlemen and ladies, this is the opportunity. There's 19 of these. Get them while you can. Last item of the show. Or are we going to do the second to last? Because we do have those little studs.
Let's do the studs.
Okay, we'll do the studs. Mm-hmm. This is really pretty too, though. Anything that we don't show, we only have like one item that we didn't have time to get to, folks. This is really pretty heart necklace. We're going to put that up on the website for you. It's not because I don't love it. I think it's adorable. It's beautiful. But what we have here, 14 karat gold white studs. This is going to be the most affordable item we've done on the show. You get these. This is 7mm studs. Guys, gals, yeah, guys, if you have your ears pierced, go for it. Ladies, absolutely 110%. Perfect gift giving item we have on those. We only have 2 dozen of these, or we had 2 dozen of these. These are going to sell out. Why? Because we're doing these today. We dropped the price to $69. You get 25% off of that. You got the silicone backs. I love that. It's going to keep them nice and secure on your ears. You've got $14 budget pay. That $14 is going to come down. How many times will 4 go into 14? That's going to come down to about $10. So for $10, you can get these home, ladies and gentlemen. Use the code LIVE25. Call the number 888-835. These are 14 karat gold. These are not gold overlay. This is 14 karat white gold. Excuse me, white gold. 14 karat. We never do white gold. 14 karat. We haven't had these in white gold that I've seen. There's 24 of them. They're going to sell out. Are you going to get yours? 14 karat white gold. You can get these home for $10 and some change. It'll be like maybe let's call it $11. $11 on budget pay for 14 karat white gold, 7mm. 14 karat white gold. 14, not 10 karat. This is unheard of. That is a yesteryear price, folks, for 7mm. What an amazing way to end the show. There's only 24 of these. If you don't get in on these like right now, I think you're going to miss out. That's the most inexpensive item we've done at the show. That is wild. Oh, do we have? I think we might have them in yellow gold too.
We do, yeah.
Could you click on that real quick? I just want to see if it's the same price. But we don't have those in studio. But I'll say we have 24 of these.
$10 more.
And the gold, the yellow gold is $10 more, which it should actually be the other way around because it's usually more expensive because they have to add the rhodium or the platinum or whatever, some member of the platinum family to make it that white gold. Folks, what a great show. I really appreciate all of you out there. Be sure to please like us, subscribe, share us, heart us, do whatever you can on your social media. I'm not sure when I'm going to be back on here again, but I know that we're going to be doing a 10 a.m. show tomorrow morning. I have to check the schedule. It's going to be a fantastic show. That much I do know. The live streams here are always so much fun. And guys, you've been very, very responsive today. I really appreciate you being out there. I hope that we made a lot of your gold dreams come true. Understand that all these prices we're going to keep them at this level for the next 24 hours, okay? Next 24 hours, and then I can almost guarantee you if there are any of these left, which I doubt there will be, many of them, then that price will bump back up. So take advantage of these things. We're 65 days out from Christmas. If you join this show late in progress, I want to encourage you to go back and rewatch this. It should be available to you online in about probably 45 minutes. DJ will have it up and running again, so you can go back and watch it again. And God bless you all. It's great being with you. I really appreciate all of you. Mwah. Cool stuff. Yeah.
All right.
That was a fun one.